What is going on, guys? It's Lawton here. Now, it is cold out, and as you saw, it is snowy and icy. It is currently 12 degrees out, and yeah, that's not warm and not good riding weather. So, yeah, we're gonna stick inside. We're in the garage, which is still freezing. All right, so I get asked questions all the time regarding, where do I get my bikes from? How do I customize my bike? Where are all the parts from? What things break? How to replace, tons of stuff like that. Basically, customization and where do I get my bike? So, in today's video, we are going to be going over, oh, it almost fell. We're going to be going over things of that sort. I'm going to be talking about the things that I wish I knew when I started riding, because there are a lot of things that I wish I knew. And, when I started, there weren't that many YouTube channels out regarding, this stuff. Really, Zach Goes is the one who got me started. Shout out to him. But, yeah, so we're going to be talking about, customization, where do I get my bikes from, and kind of all that. So, let's get into it. Alright, so starting with where I get my bikes from. This bike was bought on Facebook Marketplace, and I pretty much, if I don't buy it from Facebook Marketplace, I buy it from ridesupply.com. I always love to support them because they really do a lot for the community, and they help everyone out, the owners of the company, and so this bike was from Marketplace, the PK was from Ride Supply, and so most of the time, I go with Ride Supply, but if I see a good deal on Marketplace, I'll go for it as well. But yeah, ridesupply.com is where I get my bikes. Now, a question I get often is, they're always regarding the stickers on my bike. So as you can see here, I have these custom pink stickers here that are reflective with, my Instagram on it, and, beast mode and custom fork stickers, 12 o'clock club. I have them on this, I have them on my SoCal right there, and I do not have them on this bike. They just really, you kind of just make your custom order. You can go on their website and you can see all the options they have. You can either buy just an Instagram sticker or you can buy a full kit. There's tons of options right on their website if you want to go check it out. But yeah, Ride Supply is, they make all the kits. Now, for cheap parts that really kind of make your bike your own, are going to be grips and pedals. Now, I always run ODI grips. These are a knockoff brand of ODI. These I literally just had sitting in my garage, so I threw them on. But ODI grips are 9 times out of 10 what I run. I just like them a lot. If you want something that's going to last a little bit longer, I'd look for a bit of a harder compound, because the ODI grips are really soft and comfortable, but they wear out pretty quick. So ODI grips are going to run you about $10, $11, and you really can't complain for that. I mean, they're some of the best grips out there, and everybody loves them. For pedals, currently I have stock SE pedals on these. If you guys remember, I had pink Odyssey pedals on this bike. I broke both of them, actually. I was riding and I hit it on a curb, and I crashed. And then the other side, I was pedaling and I just also crashed and I broke it. So their Odyssey pedals are around $16, and you can get all different types of colors, like literally every color out there. For the money, you can't beat it. However, I have had problems with the bearings inside of them spinning. But pedals and grips, you can really change your bike with those two things. And I think they're a great value. Next, we're going to be talking about chain tensioners and stems. So this is a SE stem that came off an older SE model. I actually forgot what it came off of. I just have it in my parts bin. I don't know. It might have been my SoCal. I don't know, really, to be honest. But we also have a pair of SE chain tensioners. Now, a lot of people have no idea what these things do. I can't live without them, but I know I get a lot of questions about, why are they important? What do they do? And so I'm gonna explain to you what they do right now. As you see, they have a bolt. They have a Allen key right there. It's like a size 4, and then they have something called a jam nut, right? You put these on the inside of your pegs if you're running pegs, right? So you take off your pegs, you slide them on, you put the pegs over it, and then you tighten it back up. Basically, what these do is, you ever ride and then your chain gets super loose and it's really annoying and sloppy feeling? These keep your chain tight. And when you want to tighten your chain, instead of having to loosen both sides of the axle and pull it back, you literally just loosen it both sides of the axle a little bit, and you just turn the Allen key on these, like a half turn, and it tightens right back up. So it basically modulates the wheel positioning for the rear wheel, and that affects your chain tension. Chain tensioners are, I mean, probably 16, 20 bucks, 15 bucks, and you really, like, these are a must for me. You can get them in different colors, silver, red, blue. For me, not only do they look cool, it's actually a really big performance thing for me. Next, we have stems. Now, stems are, you know, a really cool looking thing, you know, when you want to do your own type of colorway, because a lot of these come in like anodized colors, like anodized red, anodized blue, and if you're going for one of those types of colors, they can look really cool. And so these will run you about, I want to say 35 bucks, I think, 30 bucks. They're a little more expensive, but they're nice, and a lot of people get rusty bolts in their bikes, and so if you want to freshen up your bike, get a fresh new stem. Now, things that are going to significantly improve your riding. For me, this is pegs. A better peg, a grippier peg. This can really improve, you know, your combos and your just overall comfortability when you're on the pegs. So, I know I currently have stock SE pegs on these. I would like to upgrade soon, but I know I have a bunch of friends who run the Merit 4.5-inch pegs. They purchased them also off rawsupply.com, and you know, a lot of people, some people like slippery pegs because they like to slide around. They like to do peg hops and, you know, kind of have a little bit of slidiness. I don't know. I don't like that. I personally like really grippy pegs. So if you have really slippery pegs, you can get something called peg grip tape. They come in a bunch of different colors, and it's pre-cut to your pegs, and so it's basically cut and it sticks on the peg. I'll put a picture up on the screen right now. So you can really do any color you want, and it looks sick, and it really makes a big difference when riding. And you know, that's gonna run you, I mean, a really cheap price. I'll put this price up on the screen right now. And so it's cheap, makes the bike ride better, and it looks sick. Another thing that makes you ride better and, you know, makes tricks easier is a nicer seat. So this is a really grippy seat here. This is, you know, the ROS grip seat. I don't know if you guys know the Fast Ripper, but the Fast Ripper seat has the lightning bolt on it, and this is a similar quality seat. It actually feels a little bit better than the Fast Ripper seat, but it's super grippy for combos. So when you're doing, you know, when you're doing knee knocks and crisscross and stuff like that, you won't slip off this seat. And they're reflective too, so they look cool, and they come in a bunch of different colors, and you really can't complain. Things that break. You know, a lot of these wheelie bike manufacturers, you know, whenever you end up getting the bike, sooner or later people experience problems with the bottom brackets or the freewheels, and the headsets actually, the headsets too. So one of those three things always end up breaking. On the older bikes, it was the bottom brackets and the headsets. On the newer bikes, it's the bottom brackets and the rear hubs. But what's gonna save you a lot of you know, annoying clicking and annoying clunks when you're pedaling is a new bottom bracket. Now, if you look over here, I have recently put in an Odyssey bottom bracket into my beast mode, right there. So this is a, I believe, I don't know the sizing. I might be a 16 millimeter, 16 something, or I don't even know what it's called. But yeah, this is a new bottom bracket I put in. I bought it a while ago, so I forgot. But upgrading your bottom bracket is a huge deal, and it can really save you a lot of mechanical issues when you're out riding. Now, for all you guys who ride big rippers, blocks, flyers, SoCals, you know, and big flyers, those bikes all have freewheels. Now, the freewheels have always gone bad for me. It went bad on my SoCal, it went bad on my blocks, and all my friends, all their freewheels go bad as well. And so, I like to run, you know, the Ride Supply freewheel myself. It is super loud, and you know, I really like a loud freewheel. It's super nice, and the engagement is a lot better than stock freewheel. So, Ride Supply freewheel, it's you know, it's gonna give your bike a lot more pop to it, because you know, when you go by, you're gonna hear it. It's crazy loud. I'll put a video up on the screen right now. But yeah, the Ride Supply freewheel is a great replacement freewheel. You know, there's other companies out there also, but I have found that the Ride Supply freewheel has performed the best for me. And so yeah, Ride Supply freewheel is definitely a great option when your freewheel breaks. Now, these next two things I'm gonna name are my personal favorite customization options for your bike. So, number one is a reflective sprocket. So reflective sprockets, they look sick. You can come up with the material color and then the reflective color. I'll show you right now. So if you look over here on my Fat Ripper, this is a custom sprocket. This is made by Rhino Supply. And, you know, they make all custom colors. I mean, you could do black metal with, you know, pink, gold. I did gold here. And if you also look on my beast mode right here, you can see that I have it in pink. And I mean, look how sick that looks. Like, that's gonna pop, you know, from far away. It's reflective as well. And, you know, when that thing's reflective, I'll put a video up on the screen right now. You can see it just looks sick. Now, this next item on the list is a fan favorite, and everybody loves them. Everybody in the community loves them, and that is spoke skins. So spoke skins are kind of like straws. That's kind of the best way to explain them. They're straws with a slit in the middle, and basically they slide onto your spokes just like this. And you can see, you know, the wheels. A lot of people think they're actual spokes, like the actual spokes are colored, but they're just these spoke skins. And I have them on, you know, every bike pretty much. That bike, I have them on this beast mode, SoCal, PK Ripper, and you can do crazy colorways with them. I mean, there's nothing stopping you. It's really just to your creativity. I mean, look at that from this angle. It really makes the bike pop, and you know, it's pretty much the best value for customization because, I mean, these will run you, I don't know, 15, 20 bucks, and they're great. I had a lot of trouble with buying them off eBay. I bought, you know, countless pairs, and you know, they always end up falling off, and they're either you have to cut them, which is a pain. You know, it always ends up being, you know, a big time-consuming, you know, thing to do. So recently in the recent months, Ralph's Spy, you know, came out with spoke skins, and I personally think they're the best out there because one, they click in and they're a way higher quality unit. And so whenever you push it, you click on like 3 parts of it. So there's the top, the middle, and the bottom. So if you click, 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 and it really stays in there, and they're a little harder to put on, as in you have to use a little more strength, but you don't have to cut them. They come pre-cut, and they're sick, and they're reflective, which is a huge plus because all those other companies, they're non-reflective, and these are reflective. So I personally run these, and they're my favorite. Now, let's say you guys don't quite have enough money for the other customization parts, but you have, you know, about as much for, you know, a slice of pizza or two, then I definitely go with the ROS bands right here. Now, you can't go wrong with the ROS bands. They look so sick. I mean, heck, you can use these for anything. Wear them around your wrist, put them around your bars. Heck, I've held literal water bottles in here while I'm riding, and I really just can't get enough of these, and they're really just the best for the price. I mean, $5 and it'll get you some bands, any color you want. You know, you can run them on this, you can run them on any bike, and they're just pretty much, you can't, unbeatable for the price. But yeah, guys, that's really the end of the video. A lot of people are also asking me, you know, what bikes are still here. So we have the PK Ripper sitting here still, you know, I haven't really ridden it much. We have the Fat Ripper here, which I still am debating if I want to sell it or keep it. If you guys are interested in, you know, purchasing it possibly, then, you know, maybe DM me or something like that. You know, maybe I'll sell it to you. Then we also, of course, having the SoCal is, you know, this is just a part of the channel. You know, you can't have my channel without this bike. I think I'm gonna keep it unless somebody offered me. I mean, heck, somebody would have to offer me a lot of money for me to let this thing go. This is, I can't let go of this thing. And then of course we have the beast mode still. You know, still just sitting here waiting for the warm weather to come, which is not gonna come anytime soon because if you look, well, that's not going away. So guys, with that said, those are, you know, all of the parts and all the things that, you know, are really good to know, you know, when you're getting into bike life, when, you know, or even if you're advanced and, you know, you still ride. There's a lot of things to learn and a lot of things break and there's a lot of customization out there. So all these things, you know, are available on Amazon or rousebuy.com. This video is not sponsored by them. This is my personal picks and my personal favorite parts and customization items, for your wheelie bikes. Make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Whew.